Yo, it's Dapper Nez, and I'm dropping another review on y'all. What we're reviewing this time is, if you can get this into focus, the Pool RX Mineral Technology Mineral Purification Unit. Now basically, this is similar to the last review I did on the Nature 2 mineral cartridge for my hot tub. Basically, it's the same exact thing. You're gonna drop this in the skimmer basket or the leaf catcher, your pool, and it's gonna keep your pool water nice and crystal clear, and it's gonna reduce the amount of chlorine that you use. Now, what I had discussed when I was talking about the hot tub version, I was talking about how for pools, usually you have to have some type of unit installed over by your pool pump and filter, and the unit itself runs about $400 or $500, sometimes more, depending on the system. And then you gotta pay to have someone install it. And I can imagine that's gonna be at least 100, maybe 200 bucks. So now you're talking about upwards of $800, $900, maybe even $1,000 to have the actual system installed in your pool, which they tell you is actually better. But the people at Pool RX, they came up with this. They figured, hey, you could do it for your hot tub, why can't you do it for your pool? So hopefully they got it right. So pretty much, this is what it looks like. I drop this in your skimmer basket or your leaf catcher, and you run your pool. Now, basically, like I said before, you're using half the amount of chlorine that you used before. You still have to keep your pool, your pH and alkalinity and all that stuff balanced. But reduce your amount of chlorine. You don't need to worry about as much stabilizer. The copper and nickel minerals that are in here is what's going to naturally purify your water. So you're going to have little to no algae that's going to even attempt to grow. Actually, it says on here it totally eliminates algae. So boom, there you go, no algae, as long as you have this thing in there. So just real quick, you gotta give your standard danger, because there's some hazardous things up in there. You don't want to keep this away from kids. And there's that side right there. I'm not reading it, so have at it if you choose that you want to read this stuff. And to flip around the back, basically the cartridge lasts 6 months. It tells you 6 months. Actually, I actually read this. I know I normally don't read stuff like this, but down here it says, if you scroll down here a little more, it says, I know it says 6 months algicide up there, but it says you can actually replace this once every 12 months. So this actually can last 12 months, provided that you get a booster pack. Now, they have booster packs for like half the price that you throw in there, and it's supposed to add a little bit more minerals in there to keep this one going. But 12 months, man. So basically, up where I'm at, I'm up in Jersey. I only need it for 3 months anyway, because that's pretty much my pool. Actually, I use it a little longer, because I usually open my pool in March. So I got my pool going from March to the end of October. I'll swim in it. I don't have a problem swimming in cold water. I paid for the pool. I'm gonna get every last drop of usage I can out of it. So 6 months is like perfect for me. But most people up here, they're only probably going to use it for 3 months. But down in Florida, where everybody got their pools going all year round, that 12 months is looking, pretty dope for them. So what we're gonna do real quick is just to open this bad boy up and see what we're working with. A little nephew over there talking. Just get right in this bad boy. Try not to cause too much damage to it. Okay. Okay. So this is the unit. It has some heft to it. I'm going to say this thing weighs probably around 2 to 3 pounds. This thing is pretty heavy. So when you shake it, there's nothing going on in there. Nothing moves. Some branding on that side. You see poolrx.com. Got a phone number for customer service, I imagine. Some more stuff on that side. And the sides of it is all the same around it. So this is pretty much it. I'm gonna take this out of my pool, and I'm debating whether I'm gonna put it in my skimmer or my leaf catcher. I think I'm gonna throw in my leaf catcher, because that's where you're probably gonna have the most amount of water flushing through at one time, so you can get better. I imagine you get better results when you have water being forced through than in your skimmer basket, where the water is only coming through to catch debris. So I think I'm gonna put this in my leaf catcher. But with that being said, I'm gonna head out there and throw this in there, and let you guys see it, and I'll see you out there. All right, we're back up in this piece. I'm over here by my filter right now. I got the Pool RX mineral purification unit. About to put this bad boy into my leaf catcher right there. But first things first, before I do that, always make sure you cut the power to the pool. So that's first things first, cut the power. Bam. All right, so now what I'm going to do is remove the ring from my leaf catcher, and then I'm going to put this bad boy up in there. I'll be back in a second. Okay, we back in. About to take this bad boy off. Water immediately starts to go down once I pull it off, and it's just as simple as this. We're just going to drop this bad boy right up in here. Bam, just like that. Now that bad boy's going to sit down there, and that bad boy's going to do what it do. I'm going to go ahead and put this back on. All right. Hold on a second. Okay. This junk is on nice and tight. As you can see, the mineral sanitizer is down at the bottom there. And I'm about to turn the pool back on. Turn the filter back on, I should say. And we're going to watch it do what it do. So now my pool's got to go through this whole process of filling back up and getting the air out. As you can see, the system I got is pretty damn good. It does it in no time. But as you can see, all that water rushing through there, that's actually great for the mineral sanitizer. Because the more water that rushes through there, the more minerals that get out in the pool, clearing that water up, keeping the algae out, and then I can start using less and less chlorine. So let this bad boy run for a day, and then tomorrow I'm going to test it. And just like I said with the other one for the hot tub, just for ease of use alone, I'm going to highly endorse this. All right. So with that being said, I'm Dat Bradez. Cop that Pool RX mineral purification unit, and I'm out this piece.